Howdy folks, and welcome back to another My World of Tanks replays with our mighty Jingles. I've been playing a lot of VK3601 lately. This to me is the best tier 6 medium tank in the game. Possibly even the best tier 6 in the game. It really does have everything. It's fast, it's well armoured, it's quite manoeuvrable, its gun is... it's not great. The 88mm L56 gun does have its problems. Its penetration isn't very good, but it's definitely good enough as a medium tank gun, certainly as a tier 6 medium tank gun. I think when you get up to the VK3002 DB at tier 7 and it's still using this gun, you can run into problems, but on the tier 6 mediums, it's fine. It does the job most of the time. Now here we are on Erlenberg, and it's an assault map we're attacking, and I must admit, looking at all those tank destroyers on the enemy team, well, I did expect the Hellcat to be up there where our Panzer 38 is making a scouting run. That's where you usually find them on this map, but not today. So, oh, hello. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Enemy artillery this early on. Fine, I'll take that shot.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Oh, okay, something just fired at me. And I'm thinking tank destroyers.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Yep, Jagd Panzer 4. Probably has the same gun as me. And an M3 Lee as well. Okay, I'll have a shot at him.
Punched right through their armor.
Now you see, that one deviated quite a bit off to the left of my aiming spot. Still hit him though, went right in his gun mantle. Now I don't know if I hit this Jagd Panzer 4, but somebody else definitely did, because the next time he pops up, he's only on 8% health. So I'm going to finish him off, because I don't want him shooting at me while we're dealing with this KV-1S, and I'm hoping he's the only other tank destroyer up there. Now, the KV-1S has a 122mm gun. He can kill me in 2 or 3 shots. So this is going to be tricky, but my first shot just blows his tracks off. My second shot bounces, and then boom, I'm down to 63% health. My next shot penetrates and also does no damage, and now he's coming after me. My next shot penetrates and does no damage. I'm trying to give him my tracks, and he ammo racks me. My next shot bounces off. I'm keeping track of this. This one ricochets. There's an SU-100 behind me, and thank God he's not shooting at me. Now, I get a bit of luck of my own here. His next shot just takes my tracks off, otherwise I'd have been dead. And I finally get a damaging penetrating hit on him. And there's the SU-100. Now, I'm quite surprised he didn't shoot at me, but he went for the easy kills. M7 medium tank, Panzer 3-4. And he is very soon going to regret that hasty decision. He just gets completely bum rushed here. I mean, there's 4 of us swarming him. He doesn't stand a chance. And that's 4 kills. But look at the damage that KV-1S can do, the 122mm gun. Down 27% health after taking 2 hits. KV-1Ss are going to be the biggest problems you run into while you're in this tank. Your advantages are you have the accuracy and you have the rate of fire. And I have no interest in exposing myself to fire from this M18, so I'm taking risky shots that probably aren't going to hit, but when they do, it's good enough to make him run for cover. So all we have left is T1 Heavy and M18, KV-1 and Panzer 4. We know where the T1 Heavy and the M18 are, and there goes the KV-1, and we can see the Panzer 4 on the map as well. Oh, this is going to be... and yeah, I'm going to have to get closer and risk some return fire. But you can see how the gun I mean, I'm not going to say it's inaccurate, but you can see how some of those shots just don't go anywhere near, like that one, where you were aiming. And this guy's pointing right back at me.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Luckily enough, his aiming time was longer than mine. So that was a good result. 32,000 credits, which is about what you can expect to earn in a Panzer IV as well, just a tier lower in a good game. And 2,700, so about 1,400-ish XP. That was doubled, obviously, first win of the day. And didn't quite get Top Gun. And I do complain about the accuracy of this gun, but, you know, 19 shots fired, 16 hit the target. It's not so much the accuracy, it's the penetration. 132 millimeters of penetration is, well, it wasn't good enough for a tier 6 medium tank, but that was under the old matchmaker. Trying to take down an E75 with that gun was just an exercise in futility. And a lot of the time you couldn't even penetrate the sides of tier 9 heavy tanks with this 88mm gun. But you don't face tier 9 heavy tanks in this tank anymore. Tier 8 is now your limit, and while trying to shoot through the front of a Tiger II, you will still have problems with this gun. It's a medium tank, it's not heavy, it's not a tank destroyer. Get around the sides and rear. And you can definitely get through the sides and rear of any tier 8 heavy tank with this gun. And, you know, that's fine. It's a medium tank. You should be using it as such. But enough blabber. Let's have a look at another replay. Well, here we are on Westfield. There's another map that I quite like. I tend to prefer it on mediums and, well, not so much tank destroyers. Definitely medium tanks. I like this map. Mediums and lights. Heavy tanks. I've had some good games on this map in heavy tanks, but you know, I'm more of a medium tank man. And I do like this end of the map on a medium. Certainly in this game, and again, you know, it's a tier 6 game and a tier 6 medium tank. Probably the best tier 6 medium tank. So no reason why we shouldn't do well. We've got two ELC AMXs that have rushed off up ahead, which I'm very grateful for. It gives us the opportunity to get eyes on and first shots on anything coming over the hill. And speaking of ELC AMXs,
They're hit.
booyah! And Panzer III, 4. Nah, we're probably not going to get a shot at him. Buildings between us, blocking my line of fire. And we don't want to get too sidetracked. I mean, yeah, there could be some of the mediums come over the hill there, so we need to keep an eye on that. But mediums going up into the town, that's heavy tank and tank destroyer's problem. Although, ooh, hello, a shot. Oh, if it gives me a shot, I'll take it. Speaking of which, hello. Now this is extreme range.
Punch right through their
But
armor.
132mm of penetration even at that range, I mean that's 635 metres away. That's good enough to deal with the Panzer IV. And there goes that inaccuracy again. That was a good hit. And he's in all kinds of trouble. Just sitting stationary there, he's dead. Panzer IV finished him off. Just sitting stationary there in the middle of a valley. That's just asking to be killed. Okay. So we've got a Wolverine on the other side of the valley, on the slope there. And he can give us good covering fire at anything at the top of that ridge where the broken bridge is. But I know there's a Panzer down just by that broken span where my gun's pointing. Just can't see him. There he is. Oh, it's only a Panzer III. Easy kill, if I can hit him. Which is by no means assured. Anyway, he's dead. What seems to be going on over in the town there? It's 3 heavies and a tank destroyer just killed our KV-1S, so screw this, I'm heading back. We've got more than enough people up here to deal with whatever's over that ridge. We're in trouble on the other side of the map. With 48km/h top speed, VK3601 can react to threats like this. Even if you do slow down to 12 kph going up this hill, it's still faster than most. And it looks like the team are reacting quite well to that threat. I just hope they leave some for me. Oh, we're going to lose that KV. There's a KV2 up there. Probably has the derp gun. Yep, KV's gone. Lost one of the ELCs. Come on fellas, just hold on, hold on. Uncle Jingles is nearly there. Right, here we go. Just give me something to shoot at. Oh, there we are. These bloody low walls are a real pain in the arse. Oh, give me a break. Bounced off the side of the turret of a KV-1? I'm not having that. That's more like it. Yeah, go on, shoot me, see if I care. We just blew his tracks off, so angle our hull. Because he probably will get a shot off. Maybe not. Dead KV, what they got left? KV-1S, 2 KV-1Ss. Ooh, we don't like KV-1Ss, they have a big gun. And that gun hurts. But we've got much better accuracy and rate of fire, and KV-1s that are dumb enough to drive across the middle of open fields. Doesn't even look like it has 122mm. In fact, that looks like the D10T, 100mm. Oh, just about to finish him off and we can't. That explains why he was racing across the middle of the open field. Alright, fair enough. How did we do? Well, not bad. Killed 2, damaged a whole bunch. Triple XP, still under 1000 XP. Generally speaking, I like to get over 1000 XP on a game. I mean, that wasn't a bad game by any stretch of the imagination, but it could have been better. And clearly no battle awards. But 14 fired, 11 hit the target. It's just, that 88mm gun it's a funny old gun. It's just, it's inconsistent. Don't get me wrong, it is good enough. It does get the job done. I am certainly not going to complain about it, especially now that it only has to face tier 8 vehicles, and it's definitely good enough. It gets the job done. It kind of just lets you down every now and then, and can be a little disappointing. But in a tank this good, with the speed that it has and the armour that it has, it feels kind of, you know, a bit like a crybaby if I'm complaining that the gun isn't perfect as well. So yeah, as a package, I don't have a problem. Anyway, moving on, another replay. So here we are on Mountain Pass, and again it's a tier 6 maximum game, which is nice. And I do tend to find with the 7.5 matchmaker, I mean, I might be wrong, it's just the way my perceptions have been coloured, is that you do tend to get long streaks of matches of the same tier with the new matchmaker. You'll jump into a tier 6 heavy tank, or a tier 6 medium tank, sorry, and you'll get a lot of tier 6 games. And if you stay on that tank, you'll suddenly get a lot of tier 8 games. It doesn't really seem to break the games up, spread the tiers around, which, you know, can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. I mean, in this particular streak of games, it was a very, very good thing, because driving this thing in tier 6 maximum games is just fantastic. But then you can end up driving your IS tier 7 heavy and get nothing but tier 9 game after tier 9 game after tier 9 game, and that can be really frustrating. But you got to take the rough with the smooth, I suppose. And this sort of match, KV-1S, right, well, we've all seen what sort of damage his gun can do, so let's not give him the opportunity to use it on us. So what we got up front there, so far we can only see a KV-1S, and he is the biggest threat to us on the enemy team, so if we can take him out, that'll be good. Where's he gone? There he is.
We didn't even scratch him.
Yeah. Well, can't win them all. Somebody behind me is taking a bit of a beating. There's KV1 back there as well. Come on. And that just completely missed. KV1S is the bigger threat. There you go. That's more like it. It's been my experience that the turret of the KV1S is pretty easy to penetrate, even from the front. I don't believe we haven't hit that KV1 at all yet. And I wasn't at all expecting to hit him on the move. Come on. Okay, let's keep that rock between us and we'll get in close and finish him off where even this bloody gun can't miss. Oh, hello. Oh, there's a VK3601 with him. About time. Right, and... oh, it's one of those games. Enemy team, completely useless. We're actually winning 9-4, 10-4. So I'm going to hurry up if I want to get some kills here. Ooh, look at that cheeky little bugger. Trying to get round behind us. Well, alright, you ain't going to get that far. There's a tank destroyer and a medium in front of him. Okay, now there's just a medium in front of him. He's killed the SU-100. But we're about to make ourselves a VK3601 sandwich. Oh, right, now I have to penetrate him from the front. Easier said than done, as you can see. Oh, but if he's going to give me his side, I'll have that.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Now there's only 2 of them left, and only 2 kills. Disappointing. So far, anyway. There's another 3601, but he's in deep trouble. There is no way I'm going to get around there in time to kill him. But their SOM-US-40 was lurking around the back of their base. Maybe I can get in there quickly enough to get him. There's no way he's going to kill me. I don't care what gun he's using. So that was a bit disappointing. Unfortunately, the enemy team was so bad they all just died before I could get near them. Yeah, there he is, on 3%, and he is going to die. He's probably going to kill that Panzer IV though. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, that was a bit of a shame. But still, that was my first win of the day on this one. And yeah, 1300 wasn't even a 700 XP game. That's purely because everybody died before I could get anywhere near them. How inconsiderate. But yeah, 2 decent kills. KV1 battered the crap out of that KV1S, and then it looked like artillery finished him off. 10 shots fired, 6 hit the target. Yes, that's the thing about this gun. It deviates a lot within the aiming circle. Not by much, I have to say. You look at other tanks and you have a look at the aiming circle and you fire a shot and it flies right up into the top left corner of the aiming circle. That doesn't really happen with this gun. It doesn't deviate that much from the actual aiming point, but the aiming circle is kind of big, so it doesn't have to deviate much from the exact aiming point to miss the target completely at medium to long range. It's not really a sniping gun. I mean, you can snipe with it and you will hit and kill targets with it at long range, and sometimes you get incredibly lucky shots with it, but it's really a medium to short range gun. Certainly with 132mm of penetration, and the way penetration on armour piercing shells tails off as the shot loses velocity, you really want to be using it at short range to get the most out of it, and to ensure that you penetrate and damage and kill what you're firing at. And this tank certainly can go up close and personal It definitely has the armour for it. And it's just a great tank. I love it. I'm never selling it. It's just so much fun to play, and it can handle itself in any game it gets into. So that was the VK3601, having a really good game and an okay game. And I hope you enjoyed the replay, and I'll catch you next time.